Alright, welcome back.
I'm back.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Somebody was racing.
Someone was fucking crazy, man.
So...
You crazy, man. You crazy.
I think so.
Actually, hold on. This is probably a cutscene, so let's go to this
probably.
one before we do anything else.
We were talking about GTA
Yeah.
and Skyrim, you know, being released for the last, I don't know,
Like 6
10
years.
10 years?
It hasn't been 10. I'm pretty sure GTA 5 came out in 2014.
I think you're right.
I'm like,
But,
pretty
they're
sure.
still re-releasing in GTA.
It's like been 8 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Cutscene.
13 came out in...
Oh, 13.
13
Oh, it was a
for
little
GTA
earlier
5.
than I thought. It's pretty close to 10 years then. It's 9 years. Hey.
What's up, dude? Good? Alright.
Sure thing, man.
What's up, man? Oh, hey.
You want a dip?
They're fighting.
I don't think so. Our boy's become a street drifter.
I love that he sees someone, with his face just buried in her lap, and he's just like, this bitch. I thought we had a thing.
I'll be fine. Whatever, man.
Wait, hey. Risky Devil's gonna flip and turn a bay on its head tonight. And we're gonna be raging with him. Come on, Spike. Gotta hang with us. Right, guys?
Whatever you say, pocket pussy. Oh, fuck yeah, monster.
Our guy doesn't sleep. He only consumes
He
monster.
only consumes monster and the fucking fumes of his enemies.
So, GTA came out in 13.
Yeah.
GTA 5 came out in 13, and they've re-released it, I don't know, every 2 years, or re-released it every 2 years or every year.
That gets me every time. Yep.
Skyrim came out in 2011.
Yeah.
They've re-released it for every console since.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I'm not going to be satisfied until I can play it on my toaster, though.
You can play it on your Alexis
Why am I
device.
trying to leave this place when I should just be teleporting away from here?
Well, I just find it so funny that they re-released Skyrim on, like, everything.
Yes.
You can play it on the Amazon things. I forget what they're called. The Amazon Echo
streaming.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that is bizarre.
Yep. You don't really play it on Amazon Echo. You just link it to Amazon Echo, and then you can do certain things with it.
Yeah, you
because
can,
they
like,
added Connect support, and they were like, can't let that go to waste.
No. But, so they were making Elder Scrolls 6. Daggerfall, I think is what that one's going to be called.
Yeah.
They've delayed it, like, 2 times already.
I mean, it's probably because it's going to be shit. Anyway.
I mean, it's Bethesda.
But here's the thing, is it's going to be shit, it's going to be terrible, and it's going to be a buggy mess, and it's still going to sell 1 million copies and get Game of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I'd have nothing less than
quality
Bethesda
means literally nothing when you have Bethesda
money.
popularity and money.
Yeah. Although a lot more people are starting to become owned up to Bethesda's greedy practices.
Surprisingly enough, YouTube has been really good for that, because YouTubers have slowly been like, yeah, listen, we all like Skyrim, but you have to understand that Skyrim, compared to literally every game before Morrowind, is shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, it is. It is absolutely shit. I agree completely.
Yeah, there's a lot of that coming out, though.
Yeah,
Just
talk to me in
great.
this crew race. Oh, right, no, this isn't the crew race. This is Amy's
this is an
mission.
Amy
Yeah.
mission.
It's like, yeah, why don't you call me during the middle of the crew race? Yeah, they're actually, they're already making GTA 6, and the rumor come out that it's going to be, they're going to have a female protagonist for the first time.
Interesting.
And the entire internet collectively had a, oh, fucking hell, they're going woke! And, in fairness to the internet, generally when a female protagonist is added to a game franchise that hasn't had one before, it is because it's going woke. However, this is GTA we're talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And if
pretty
they
brutal.
went woke, that would be horrendous for them, and they would lose a ton of sales and money. And it's not like another game franchise knowing for being anti-woke did that recently.
Which one, Chris?
The one you like.
Saints Row?
Saints Row.
Yeah, I
the
was
new
just thinking
Saints
about
Row
that.
game came out, and it's super woke, and everyone fucking hates it.
Yeah.
It is selling
I was
horribly.
just thinking that.
It's reviewing like trash.
I was just thinking that. I was about to make that, bring that up.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not shocked by that.
And I don't think, honestly, I just don't see it in. Because GTA has always been an equal opportunity ass kicker
Yeah.
franchise. Like,
Don't
they've
care if
always
you're a
made
woman
fun
or a
of
male,
everything.
you just die.
Yeah. Like, they've never had a problem brutally murdering women and men and making fun of politics on both left and right. Ever. Like, they've always been, like, really fucking like, no, everyone gets the shaft.
Everybody gets the shit.
Dude, this is going so shit that
I was
I'm not
about
even
to
going to
say.
continue it.
So let's see, what else is going on in recent news? So, I guess, I don't know if it was Lucasfilms or whatever, has come in and the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they canned the whole fucking
They
thing.
canned the project of that development and then went, a new company's taking it over, but it's still gonna finish this year. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right is right.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that, there was a guy talking about it who I think put it really well. Where he just went, he's like, and the new team is working on it, and according to them, it's coming along nicely. And, no, he was like, it's gonna come out at the end of the year, and he's like, I don't know about that. In fact, I highly doubt that. However, I bet it is going along better than the previous team, considering the previous team was fired. So whatever they're doing is probably better than that.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, yeah, well, he makes a point.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sad. Win the drift competition, scouted by Manny.
Who's, oh, okay, I
And-
actually have him on the points.
Hey, this is cheating. He already knows the horse and you don't.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I'd like to sue. I'd like to sue.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Is it, I don't know what I'm doing, but you can't give me a heads up? Can we drift game? Thank you.
No.
I know I don't have
think
enough
today.
speed to drift. That's kind of my own fault, but fuck you, game.
Would you know? We're in a weird time of games right now.
Dude, we're in a weird time period. Period.
True.
Like, everything is fucking nuts.
That was
See,
just
that's
happened
the
with your
server.
car.
That's the server. That's what I'm talking about. I was driving straight, wasn't touching an analog stick at all, and it
And your
just
car
slid me
slid?
sideways. Yeah, that's the server. That's what I'm complaining about right there. But in being implied to a drift instead of me going straight for once into a fucking wall.
That was bizarre. That was so bizarre.
All right,
Uh,
get in hell. How many points does he have?
he's 6,000 ahead of you.
Jeez, that's a lot ahead of me.
10, almost 7 now. This is silly. So
Yeah, that's gonna
I recently watched the Uncharted movie that came out recently, and I'm just gonna say,
Didn't the Uncharted movie come out a while ago?
I don't know, maybe a little bit ago. I don't know exactly.
Like, I'm pretty sure it came out like a couple years ago. Actually,
No. I don't think a couple of years. I think maybe 6 months at most.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I feel like they
Um,
were talking about that movie forever ago.
It's been in development for a little while.
Maybe. Maybe that's why.
I'm just gonna say, Spider-Man did a great job playing Nathan Drake.
Spider Drake.
I made that joke yesterday, and some people fucking laughed their ass off. But
That is good.
playing that game, I was just like, or watching that movie, I was just like, I really want to play the games again because it's like playing a movie.
Yep.
So I will probably be doing that in my own free time.
In my free time, I've never played a single Nathan Drake game
Yeah.
or Uncharted game. Not one. I want to, but I haven't played it because when they were coming out and they were popular, I owned a 360. I didn't own a PlayStation.
Yeah.
I didn't get a PlayStation until like the third game came out,
And then you realized it's
And
a
that-
vastly superior console.
and at that point, I was kind of like, well. I mean, I wouldn't call it vastly superior when it released for literally triple what the Xbox released for.
True.
And also got the worst games out of the multi-plat games for at least the first 5 or 6 years of its run.
Even though it had the most powerful software in it.
It's because you couldn't program for it. It
No.
was horrendous to program for. Like, it doesn't matter how powerful... This is a concept that, like... It's funny, because you figure Sony would know this because of how good they were about
Doesn't
it with
know
the
how good you are.
PS1 and PS2. But, no, it's... PlayStation got fucking greedy, so they tried to make their console super hard to program for, thinking they'd had no competition, because the last two consoles they had literally sold double their competition both times. So they went, oh, people will have to make games for us, and then they won't have the money or the resources to make games for our competitors or port them, so we'll just have all the money. And they fucked themselves because Xbox was like, we're going to figure out how to make a console cheaper and faster, and we're going to sell it to the masses in droves.
Yeah, and let's be honest, you had an Xbox 360 growing up.
Yeah.
Everybody had one.
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone had a 360. It actually, by the end, because what people don't realize is, by the end, they pretty much sold the same amount of units. The
Yeah.
PS3 and the Xbox essentially sold the same amount of units by the end. The difference is that Xbox sold all their units in the first, 4 years, and PlayStation sold all theirs in their last, 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's be honest.
it really, they fucking struggled hard. That's why the PS4 is such a, pleaser console. It did everything right. It wasn't online. It was cheap. It was cheaper than the competition. It wasn't online. It was easy to program for. It was all the things they did wrong the first time.
Yeah.
And
Also-
then ironically, Xbox did everything PlayStation did wrong their time for the Xbox One. Always online, harder to program for, need to have a fucking Kinect attached to it, which limits the power for developers.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god, it was a fucking shit show. And then they were like, we can't remove DRM, it's hard baked into the console. And then they removed it with a patch, and
Everybody
guy
was like,
on-
you're a liar.
well, a guy on YouTube put it best, because it's the same reason I didn't pick one up, which was, he's like, yeah, that's all great that, they were able to patch it out, but, because they were able to patch it out means that they can just patch it back in whenever they want.
Yep.
And there's nothing you can do about it, especially if you already bought it.
Ooh. Cameras.
Damn it. I hit the camera button, and now I don't remember what camera I like. It's this one.
Yeah, which that's just sad.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree with that guy completely, because I'm like, that's the exact reason why I didn't want to buy a fucking Xbox One, because I was like, yeah, at any point they could just be like, oh, it's DRM again, fuck you. And you already own it, you can't do anything about it.
And for our audience who doesn't know what that means, it stands for.
Always online.
Yep.
Well, technically it doesn't stand for always online, but no one knows what it actually stands for, so it
It's
stands
the
for
easiest-
always online.
Easiest acronym.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like, that's shitty because sometimes you won't have internet, but you will have power.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you have a power outage in the town and you have a generator.
Yeah, no, it's like... Dude, it's just like...
They shot
why?
themselves in the
Yeah,
foot.
they shot themselves in the foot so hard, and then Sony hard ripped them where they were just like, how to share games on the PlayStation 4, and he just hands them a box, and he's like, here you go, and he's like, thanks, and that's the whole video. Thanks, because Xbox had it set up where it was like you could share games, but only amongst 4 people as long as they were on your family account. And and I was like, what the fuck is this? They
Okay,
made,
Steam.
they made a whole
Okay,
video that was
Steam.
like, what the fuck? Honestly, I kind of thought it was a good idea because I was like, if they do go through with the DRM shit, I might buy one anyways, and then bum all my games off of Matt, my cousin, because I know my cousin's gonna buy an Xbox. My cousin has always been part of the Xbox architecture. Yeah.
Architecture?
Yeah, right. Well, the PS, he had an Xbox One, and from the original Xbox, and from that point forward, that was the console that he
Yeah.
would always buy, was always the Xbox. The Xbox, and then you got a 360, and then you got an Xbox One, and he's probably going to buy an Xbox Series X sooner once they stop being ridiculously overpriced.
So, I don't know, man.
Where I've always been the PlayStation one, I've always had the PlayStations.
Yeah.
So they even out.
I think I've had most of the Nintendo products. I think I skipped over the Wii U because I didn't have money that time, and I think I had also purchased a Xbox, a PS3 at that point.
You're good, it didn't end up being worth it anyways.
No, it really didn't.
I have a Wii U, and it was not worth it.
No, but now I have acquired one, because like I
Okay,
just did.
wait, you required a Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh,
Steph
right,
has one.
right. Yeah, I forgot she had one.
So
You
now
know
I
what?
can
Let's
pick
just
up all
try
those
again.
Wii U games that don't exist.
No, so here's my
Oh, wait,
fucking
no.
thing.
I'll just
with
play them on the
Wii U.
Switch.
Yeah, no, here's my fucking thing with the Wii U. The Wii U was not bad, the Wii U was perfectly fine, and the Wii U had good games on it, it's just no one fucking bought it. The Wii U was so perfectly fine, and all the games on it were so good, that I didn't buy a Switch for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Because literally every game coming out for the Switch, I already had on the
Yeah.
Wii U.
You only literally picked up a Switch this year.
Yes. I literally
Um,
picked one up this year just to play, No More Heroes 3 and Bayonetta 3 when it eventually comes out.
Yeah, that's literally the only
That's
reason.
literally the only reason I bought it.
Yeah. Did you pick up Smash on the Wii U or no?
I haven't yet, but I want to.
Okay.
That's the other one I do want to pick up. Is Ultimate.
Because Smash was also on the 3DS for that same time.
It was, yes, it was on 3DS and the Wii U, and it's not that much different than the Wii U. They just added more characters, to be completely honest.
No, I think it's the
Um,
same amount of characters. I think they have a couple
No,
few
no,
stages
they added way more characters.
on the Wii U.
Oh, yeah. No, on the Switch.
No, that's a completely different game.
Yeah. Oh,
Debatable.
Debatable.
I know.
It's,
But
it's a really big DLC pack.
Yeah, pretty much.
But,
but the one for the Wii U and the 3DS, it's the same game there.
Mhm.
Which I'm like, why would anybody buy the Wii U's version if they already have it on the DS?
Because they ported it to the DS because they knew no one bought a Wii U and they still wanted to sell 1 million units of Smash.
True.
That's why.
Um,
I honestly think that was stupid because I think they could have sold way more Wii U's
If they had
just
limited
left
it.
it. Yeah, as
Yeah,
on
I
the
agree
Wii
with
U.
that, actually.
I actually think that was a huge misplay on their part.
I agree with you on that, I think. Because it just feels like nobody...
They actively were trying to kill the Wii U. Like they port, like the Legend of Zelda Warriors game.
Yeah, Hyrule
They
Warriors,
ported that to the fucking
3DS.
3DS.
Oh,
They
yeah.
ported Mario Maker 1 to the 3DS. Like they were
I
just
forgot about
trying to kill the Wii U at every point
Because
because
they
every
knew
game
nobody
they
had it.
released, they also released on the Wii U. But the thing is like if they just release them as is.
Well, here's another thing Nintendo tends to do, which is like really dumb of Nintendo. They don't make enough consoles.
Yeah.
So, they'll be like, there's a distribution issue, and or it's they sold so well, there's none in stores because
Yeah.
you only gave 5 to every target.
Yeah, they always do that.
It's just like if you think that's going to keep your market going,
No, it does. It's called false scarcity.
yeah,
It's a system.
so obnoxious.
I'm gonna go fucking upgrade my car.
Yeah.
Because like I cannot do nothing.
It's like it's so annoying because
Yeah.
it's just like that honestly hurts you more in the long run because everybody's always just like, yeah, they don't ever have the console when I go to try to buy it.
The point is that like it's so that when you do see it, you want to buy it immediately
Yeah.
because they know that like essentially they force you to be an impulse buyer because it's like, oh, I gotta buy it now or else I'll never be able to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
It's real fucked up.
Which is super annoying though. I think this car's almost at its like max.
It's close. It's not even close to its max actually, but I don't have any of the shit unlocked.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta get it up to like almost like rep level 50 to get everything.
There we go. I need more power, more speed.
power.
Which one's this?
Recharge Zero Time.
Real time. That's the one I want. Okay,
But
that
no,
one's
that's annoying.
Is he max? He is not max.
I know it is. It is.
Okay, yeah. That's right. Tires have 2. Okay, yeah. This one? Nope. That's all. Boy, I hope that does a thing.
Maybe a little bit.
I think we were just hitting the point of the game where this game actually gets really fucking hard.
Yeah. And we are still using the beginning car though.
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured as
We're
much.
normally not. The beginning card is super strong.
Yeah.
It's just
You gotta upgrade it.
you gotta get the upgrades, which can only be done by playing a lot.
Yeah. And completing all of Amy's missions.
Yeah. We might have to grind at some point. We'll see. I'm gonna try and avoid grinding though.
Yeah.
Grind out a few bonus races. Bonus race.
And this is why. Always online games. Literally nothing to do with online games.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel good about this one. I feel like I have the
take the spot.
speed.
It's time to roll. You have to wait, or just the speed? Oh, dude, they're walling you in.
They really did wall me in.
Dude,
right
I love
in the
how
beginning.
all of them have freaking, like, fancy-dancy sports cars.
They have supercars, Dark.
And you're over here in just a fucking Mustang.
That's because... Alright, we reset.
Yeah.
That's because they are frivolous with their money. And I know how to get the big bucks out of the littlest amount of stuff.
Of course.
Did you see a... There's a company that does tuning for Volkswagens.
Mm-hmm.
Because Volkswagens are great for tuning. Because most of them, they put them in like these super high-powered like sports sedans, and then they put that same engine in the standard like cars, the like cheapo cars.
Yep.
But they just like limit their power. Because it's the standard car, they don't need that much power. So there's tuning companies out there solely to like put the power back in.
Yeah, to turn the, to fix the computer.
And they come out in stages, right? So it's like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. There's the old Volkswagen that I had what was called stage 3 plus big turbo kit, which was you replaced the tiny turbo in it with a huge turbo from what was essentially a diesel truck, and then tuned it accordingly.
Yeah.
And they were literally like, you could beat Ferraris with a fucking sedan.
Yeah.
Because the
I
thing
love
was just
that.
absolutely fucking insane. Because especially early 2000s Volkswagen was making engines that were way over-engineered. They could handle way more horsepower than they were ever meant to have.
I always love cars like that. Like, what's the problem with your car? It's over-engineered.
It's over-engineered. That's like every Toyota ever. That's why everyone likes the Subaru so much, because you could tune a Subaru. I think the stock Mark IV Subaru only had, I think, like 270 horsepower or like 300 horsepower or something. You could tune it to push 1,000 horsepower, and it was fine. Not even a single problem. Because it was just so over-engineered that it didn't matter. Dude, how am I not catching up with anyone?
I think you're having an off day today.
Apparently
I
so.
think that's what's happening here.
God, what is with the turning? It's just not good today. Do I have to tune the car? I might need to tune the car or something. Like, it's so not where I want it to be.
I think the servers are also not cooperating too much right now. Especially that slide you had earlier.
Yeah, right?
In the last episode, that was silly.
There's just no... I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just update my grip so I don't slide as much or something, but we'll see. Bruh. Fucking hell. I said this before, I was like, the AI is like constantly trying to murder you in this game, and I stand by that.
I agree.
Thanks, AI. Actually, no, I think that was a person.
No, that was the AI. That was an AI in this race.
Alright, this is just a wash. Yo, you see this shit, Derek? This is what we call a fucking wash.
Yeah.
Just, like, no turning. Which makes sense, because I am in a Mustang, but still.
It's my car's fault, but I don't want to admit it's my car's fault.
I mean, I think I gotta tune it. I gotta just like crank grip all the way up to max. The problem is I'm worried I'm gonna do that, and then all of a sudden I'm not gonna be able to drift for shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But we can figure
we'll
that
figure
out
that out
next
on the
time.
next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.